So Tom, if you don't mind explaining us about the processes that we built here at Primus, that would be great.
Yeah, and I think the big thing to say before that is that the problem that we've seen in recruitment from English people come to America and Americans trying to get recruited in the past is that everyone had the same recruitment cycle. So the big thing for us is about creating personalized recruitment cycles. So building a recruitment cycle for you as an individual that suits you, your future and your goals, rather than the other way around and you having to fit and mold yourself to the recruitment cycle. Now, there are certain boxes that everyone has to tick, of course, but around that, let's build it around you. Now, the big thing with Primus is when we start working with an athlete like yourself is the onboarding process. So the first step for you and your family would be an onboarding with your Primus advisor. That's where we're asking you 35, 40 questions about you as a person, you as a player, what you like to do on the weekend, what degree you want to do, what area you want to be, what country you want to be in, what you're good at attributes on the pitch, off the pitch, etc., etc. Now, on the other side of Primus is actually the team that I run, which is called our opportunity team. So the opportunity team, they do the exact same thing that the advisors do with the players, but with college coaches. The only thing they do all year is speak to college coaches. For a college coach to recruit through Primus, they are also required to go through an onboarding, which probably at first we probably thought would be a little tricky, but they actually love it because they want people to know what they're looking for. So we ask them about their playing style, coaching style, facilities, what degrees are good there, what sort of players they need that year, what type of players in each position, what personnel, again, etc., etc. So for us, we're getting to know the individual, we're getting to know the coach, and we're connecting those dots applicably. So if we have a boy on the boys' side who's a centre back, well, let's say he wants to go to America, so he's open to anywhere in America. We got 400 coaches looking for a centre back, but based on his onboarding and his ability, the onboarding, the school, and the type of kind of centre back they're looking for. Let's say, I don't know, 8 of them make sense. We'll then send him to those 8 coaches. Be about 50, 60, 70% depending on the year interest rate. So let's say 5 of those 8 come back as interested. Well, now that player has 5 schools that tick all the boxes that they're looking for. So they can actually go into the call knowing each one of them is actually worth their time. They haven't had to chat to schools that aren't worth it. If they're American, they haven't had to spend thousands going to all these ID camps with no guarantee the coach is going to like them. We can narrow that down to your top 2, have another chat with your top 2, maybe go visit if you're able to, and then pick your number 1 option. Now, there's a lot more that comes into it. Obviously, we have a full-time video editor, so we're building all of your highlight tape. Now, that's a big thing that I can talk about another day, but doing that in a specific way that coaches want to see from a smaller sample size, because anyone can make themselves look like Messi in 15, 20 games. But then also, if you're an international, helping you go through the visa process, the application process, what phone to set up, what bank to set up, and really getting you ready for what comes next. Into then the fitness plans, getting you ready to go into the best shape of your life. And then a lot of the other recruitment process is built around you as an individual, whether you want to go visit schools, whether you want to be treated like you're an international if you're domestic, or if you're a international player, how your recruitment cycle needs to be for you, your family, and your budget as well. But that is a really important part of the Primus process, is the onboarding on each side to make sure you're only getting connected with the right options. Our goal is not to go out and get you 15 offers. I'd rather get you 3 or 4 that tick all the boxes that you're looking for.